Good morning, friends. Let's read a book. Baby Kermit's Christmas by Louise Gico, illustrated by Lauren Atinello. Looks pretty inside. It looks like wallpaper. Baby Kermit's Christmas. Baby Kermit sat in front of the nursery window, watching the snow fall. Fine, fat flakes filled the sky, whirling and dancing as they came. The ground was already covered with a thick blanket, but the snow showed no sign of stopping. It was the night before Christmas, and all the Muppet babies had left cookies and milk for Santa. Now they dreamed of holly and candy canes and toys in their stockings. Only Kermit was awake. He stared out the window, blinking sleepily. The snow rose, covering fire hydrants and hedges. It crept quietly up the sides of trees. Soon it would cover the lampposts. Then, perhaps, it would hide even the house from view. Kermit was worried. What if the snow were so deep that Santa Claus couldn't find the nursery? What would become of Christmas Day? Piggy and Fozzie and Gonzo and Rolf and Scooter and Skeeter and Animal would be so disappointed. So Kermit put on his warmest jacket, his red and white striped scarf, his red and white striped mittens, and his red boots. He took his little shovel too, just in case he had to dig up some snow. Then he quietly opened the window and stepped outside. The snow had drifted high under the sill, and the world was a mass of white humps and bumps. Kermit looked around. Now he was certain that Santa would never be able to find the nursery. Instead, Kermit would have to look for him. Kermit began to walk. He walked and walked and walked. As he walked, the snow stopped falling. The clouds parted, and the moon shone down, making the snowdrifts glow. One by one, stars appear, twinkling cheerfully. Bing, 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 bing. In the sky, Kermit saw beautiful lights of pink and blue and green. They must be the northern lights, he thought as he walked toward them. Kermit followed the lights all the way to the North Pole. Wow, look at those lights, beautiful. Up ahead, he spied a wisp of smoke coming from a fat red chimney that was sticking up out of the snow. He ran toward it. Then he began to dig. Soon, he'd made a tunnel through the snow. That's a lot of snow, my goodness. Kermit kept digging until he reached a big wooden door. He knocked. He heard nothing. He knocked again, more loudly this time. Still there was nothing. Finally, he knocked as loudly as he could. Then he heard a thump, and then a shuffling sound, and then a tired little voice. "Coming, coming," said the voice. Little footsteps trotted toward the door. With a creak and a squeak, it swung open. Standing in the doorway was a little elf dressed in a sleeping cap and pajamas. "Well, come in," said the elf, rubbing his eyes. "Who are you? What do you want? I was asleep, you know." "Oh, I'm I'm sorry, said Kermit. My name is Kermit, and I was looking for Santa Claus. Why, he's gone, said the elf. It's the middle of the night before Christmas, you know. If he doesn't get an early start, he can't deliver all those presents in time. Presents that I helped to make, I might add, the elf said proudly. Oh dear, said Kermit sadly. Santa will never find us. There's too much snow, you see. It's covering the nursery. That's why I came to show him the way. Is that why you look so gloomy? Asked the elf. Oh, I wouldn't worry. Come over here for a moment. Kermit followed the elf over to a big desk. Sitting on it were fat red and green books with gold lettering. The elf struggled to take one down. These are the directories, explained the elf. We have addresses in here for all over the world, and Santa knows them all by heart, you know. Let's see. The elf turned some pages. Kelvinator, Kenworthy, Kepplethwaite, Kermit. There you are, baby Kermit, the nursery. The elf pointed to Kermit's name in the book. Besides, the elf added, Santa never gets lost. He's great at reading maps. But all the streets are covered with snow, said Kermit. Everything looks the same. I just know he'll never find us, and Piggy and Fozzie and Gonzo and Rolf and Scooter and Skeeter and Animal will be so disappointed. Just then, the faint tinkle of sleigh bells drifted through the door. The elf's ears began to twitch. It's Santa, he shouted. He's back. And sure enough, the door flew open, and in tumbled a round red figure with shiny black eyes and a button nose and a long white beard. You see, sighed Kermit, he's given up already. No, I haven't, young Kermit, laughed Santa. I came back for you. But how did you know where to find me? Asked Kermit. The same way I find all the children every year, Santa said, patting Kermit on the head. Oh, those books and maps and things are all very well, but I find children by what is in their hearts. Every good heart sends out a light of friendship and giving that shines even in the darkest night. Your heart was full of love and concern for your friends. It was easy to find you. Now, Santa added, if you help me, we can finish delivering all the presents before anyone wakes up. Then I'll take you home. So Kermit helped Santa for the rest of that Christmas Eve. And when a little green frog and a man in a red suit caught the eye of a tired night watchman, well, the watchman simply rubbed his eyes and decided that he must be dreaming. Kermit was first to wake up the next morning. He lay there for a minute, safe and snug in his bed, thinking of Santa and what he had said. He looked around at his sleeping friends and smiled. Then he got up to welcome Christmas Day. The end. That was sweet. Baby Kermit's Christmas by Louise Geekow, illustrated by Lauren Atinello. Now I found a whole stack of different holiday books, so I'll try and get through as many as I can this week. Lots of fun ones. Bye guys, have a wonderful day.